Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am. May I have the permission to begin?
Yes.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, Dean Planning, Dean Admissions, Controller of Finance, PRO, Deputy Dean Admissions, other faculty members and staff, and all my journalists from print and electronic media. Also, all the faculty and journalists who have joined us online. A very good morning to you, all of you. I extend a very hearty welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University's press conference today. I think Professor Arun Kumar or other deans are also present. A very good morning to all the deans who are present online with us. Today we all have gathered here to give a perspective of the latest happenings in the university to our colleagues in the friends in the press media. This is a two-way communication, and we appreciate and are thankful to the press fraternity for being part of this function. Without taking much time of yours, now I will request Honorable Vice Chancellor to make the official announcements of the press conference, to give her opening remarks and give the various new happenings that are happening in the university to the press. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all of you and welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University. It's always very exciting to meet all of you on the one day in a year when the press conference happens. And thank you very much for supporting our university for all the good work we do, giving us place in your own media houses. Thank you very much for the same. I think before we start, I would like to have a quick introduction. I am Professor Srivastava. I am the Vice Chancellor of the University. And we begin from this side.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Bhattacharya. I am currently the Dean of Admissions and also Faculty of Economics.
Good morning. I am Vidhi Maker, Deputy Dean Admissions and a Faculty of Management.
Good morning. This is Aditya Pratap Singh, University Public Relations Officer and Assistant Registrar Admissions.
Very good morning. Myself, Professor G.K. Sharma, and basically emeritus professor here, and just joined last week here. Thank you.
I am Munmun Srivastava, running my own YouTube channel for DU and other universities, colleges, as well as Ambedkar University and IP University.
Good morning. I am Anand Kumar Gupta from ETV Bharat.
ETV? Okay.
Namaskar, मैं दिनेश तनेजा, working as Director IT at Ambedkar University.
Good morning, myself Nandini from Media Marketing from Hindustan Times.
Good morning, Amit Sharma from Amadodara Media Marketing.
Namaskar, I am Rahul Agarwal from News Nation.
कहाँ से हैं?
न्यूज़ नेशंस
न्यूज़ नेशन से. Okay.
मैं रश्मि अमर उजाला
Yeah, that's true.
नमस्ते मैं काके यूपी नॉन
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Dr. Rekha, currently Dean Student Services and Faculty of Management.
नमस्कार, मैं राजीव तलवार हूँ, कंट्रोलर ऑफ फाइनेंस में इस यूनिवर्सिटी.
Good morning, I am Professor Karthik Dave, Dean School of Management and Dean Planning.
Good afternoon once again. I am Colonel Omkar Singh. I am the registrar of the university. Thank you.
Why are you people so serious? Welcome once again. As you know, the new session has to begin now. And we are essentially a university with a focus on humanities, social sciences and liberal arts. You all understand that we are a very, very special university. So, and also probably a small young university in Delhi, born in 2008. So our journey is very different from journey of other universities here, which are much bigger in size and much bigger in terms of the programs they offer. But we as a university, we take pride and boast of when we say that when we subscribed to CUT, we were amongst the first universities in the countries who subscribed to CUT and took that bold step. And we received, we were third in the country in terms of the ranking, in terms of application in our first cycle throughout the country. We were third in the country. And then the following year, everybody else started participating. We were ranked 5th in terms of registrations at NTA portal, students showing interest in our programs. So we were 5th. Last year we were not given the UG data, but for PG data for 25-26 session, we got 360,000 applications on NTA portal. So you can imagine with a small number of seats which we offer, compared to Delhi University which offers seats about 70,000. We offer roughly around total of 2,800 seats only for our university, and look at the subscriptions we have every year for our programs. These may sometimes get converted into the seats being filled, sometimes because of the 85% reservation which we have in Delhi. So we may not be able to get the national level students, which is only 15%. So this is our status now. Now sharing with you that currently we got 6,250 students enrolled in our 4 campuses. I hope you all know that we've got 4 campuses, one at Karanpura, one at KG campus where you're sitting right now, one campus at Lodi Road with one school, that School of Education Studies, and one campus at Kutul Institutional Area where we got School of Heritage Research and Management. So in all we've got 4 campuses, so we are spread over the whole of Delhi. So administratively we sit at Kashmiri Gate. Now we've got 15 schools with 78 programs which we offer. And out of this we are offering 23 UG programs with an intake of 1,194 for this year. And PG we offer 28 programs with 1,375 seats being offered. And for PhD we are offering about 200 seats for the next cycle. We've just completed one cycle, coursework is being undertaken. So this is the total number of seats being offered in this semester, in this session. I think for more detailed information, I would hand over to Dr. Our Dean Admissions. He'll give a presentation and then you can come back to me on more information. So a detailed presentation will be given by Professor Jyotirmay Bhattacharya. So over to you, Jyotirmay.
Thank you, ma'am. Members, Vice Chancellor, Registrar Colonel Onkar Singh, Dean Planning Professor Kartik Dave, Council of Finance, Cuet, and Dean Student Services, Dean Admission, PRO, all the deans, faculty who are assembled here, and especially welcome to the members of the media who are here. Welcome here, and I would like to thank you for taking the time to be part of this kind of press conference. So I would like to, and I know that many of you have been covering our university for some time now. We are all kind of known to our university, know about our university. But I'd like to begin by a quick kind of recap of what our university is and what it does. So we were kind of notified in 2007, established in 2008. We are a state university established by the government of NCT of Delhi. We are a social science and humanities university. So we have only social science and humanities program, also education now, but in the domain mostly of social science and humanities. As our name says, we are committed to the vision of Dr. Ambedkar of combining social equity with academic excellence. And finally, we are a university which from the beginning has tried to explore the duality between disciplines and interdisciplinary, while at one point strengthening the knowledge of specific discipline, but at the other point also exploring the margins of interdisciplinarity and how different disciplines can be brought together to produce new programs. So, in fact, in my presentation at the end, I want to talk about the programs we offer, and you will see that many of them are unique. Many of them, if they are not completely unique, they are kind of at the forefront of the kind of things which are happening in education. So, I think that is one of the things that makes our university special and attractive to potential applicants, the bouquet of programs that we offer. So, ma'am already mentioned the key numbers of the university. They have 4 campuses, 15 schools of studies, yes, around 600 to 250 students, and we have 23 undergraduate programs, 28 postgraduate programs, 7 new one-year postgraduate programs we are introducing this.
Yeah, I'd like to inform the house that we started with, since you all know that we've gone in for 4-year UG, and again we were amongst the first in the country to start our 4-year program here on campus. So this year, our 4th year is going to be completed. We are going to go into 1-year master's program. So to begin with, we thought of 7 programs where we can offer 1-year master's program, not in all other programs, as an experimental basis, because these are the programs which are most popular in terms of admissions which happen, and also in terms of employability, in terms of popularity. So we are offering 1-year master's program only in 7 programs right now. Yeah, please.
And we have 20 PhD programs as well, which will be starting the admission cycle as I said very soon. So, when I mentioned this number, so actually our university has already in a short span got quite a wide recognition, and we get a lot of applications from across the country. And our choice of admitting students to CUET allows us, as I said, that we are limited in how many students from outside of Delhi we can take, but we have interest from across the country, and we do get the number of students we can admit, large number of students from across the nation. This year we are offering these number of seats. So seats across undergraduate, I'll talk about the programs that we are offering, postgraduate 4-year, which are the programs which have already been running and so on, some new programs. Postgraduate 1 year, which we are launching this year, and we are one of the early universities to be launching postgraduate 1-year programs, and PhD programs. In all, 2,800 or so seats will be on offer in this admission cycle. Our reservation policy, being a university funded by the government of NCT of Delhi, we are bound to reserve 55% seats for students from NCT of Delhi. However, the policy says that this definition is based on the last degree completed. So students who have completed the last degree from Delhi or last qualifying examination, if they are school students, are eligible to be admitted under this category. So particularly students who are studying from Delhi University and so on are eligible to apply under this category. 15% are for the students who do not meet this requirement. They are from outside this category. And we have the statutory reservations within this 85% and 15%. In addition, again, the standard statutory reservations, PWD, defense personnel, which as you all know covering education, there are special reservations for wards, widows of defense personnel with gallantry awards and so on. We follow the standard norms there, PWS reservation. In each program, we have supernumerary seats. We have 1 seat each for orphans, 1 seat each for Kashmiri migrants, single girl children. Seats for co-curricular activities and sports categories. Again, the admission is the usual process through CUT marks plus certificates plus trials. And we have 15% reservation for foreign students as well. And you already have quite a few foreign students.
Yeah, I like to add here, single girl child reservation, which is 1 seat per program, and orphan, we reserved for the orphans as well. That's also 1 seat. So we were the first university in the country who took up this initiative. So others have followed us later on. Right from the beginning, when the university began, we gave a reservation of single girl child. And the orphan policy came up as a experience with COVID time. We found there were many orphan students who were coming up, and although we gave them the fee waivers also and we supported them financially in every respect, but a reservation of seat we thought would be more logical and more facilitating for them, so we have started this. Others are, as per the statutory regulations, we have the reservation.
It's very important for us, as I said, that equity with excellence, that we have a very systematic way of providing financial assistance to students who need it. So we give fee waivers, it is 100% fee waiver for all students who come from SC, ST or PWPD categories, so full fee waiver for them. For students with limited family income, we have kind of slabs of fee waiver going from 25% to 100% for incomes up to 6 lakh of rupees, family income to 6 lakh of rupees. Then for students who are admitted, we actually return a fraction of the fee, 10% of the fee as scholarships based on merit. So students get, top 20% of the students in each cohort get scholarships from 8,000 to 40,000 rupees each semester, based on each semester who is in the top 20%. Then we have a very unique institution of student welfare fund, that some part collected as fees is kept aside for this fund, and it's a need-based fund. So every semester we kind of find out students who have specific difficulties, needs and so on. And we use this fund to support them in various ways in their learning. So pay them for educational material, conveyance and so on, so that they can actually continue their education systematically. We have learning enhancement fund, which is again a part of the funds that are kept aside to support various teaching learning activities of students. But our university emphasizes on hands-on experiential learning. So we use this fund to support field trips, workshops, ways in which students can go outside of classrooms and enhance their learning.
Yeah, I'll also like to add here that we do not charge any fee from SC, ST students. Fee waivers are given to SC, ST students based on their non-creamy layer certificate, but in our case, we give a total fee waiver, 100% fee waiver to SC, ST students, and also do not charge them anything. They are given seat without paying anything to us. So even nominal, we are actually notionally booking them for our budgeting purpose, but they do not pay us anything. So notionally we are booking their fee, believing that this has to go back to them in any case. So वो process हमने बच्चों का नहीं रखा, because we believe that these students, if they can pay fee, then why would they be forced to borrow from sources and come back and then we repay them back? It's a whole process, so we cut down on that. We just do not charge anything from SC/ST students. That's one part of it. And with the implementation of national education policy, you all know that field-based learning and experiential learning is emphasized in the new education policy. So learning enhancement fund which we have created is basically for sending students to the field learning and field-based learning. And we have tried that each and every program will have minimum 2 field-based visits so they can go. School of Heritage, Research and Management is hands-on completely. So we have our MOU with DDA, we have our MOU with ASI. So our students practically remain in the field for almost about a semester. at Rakhigadi, an excavation site in Haryana, where right from the beginning, when it started off, our students are the one who are contributing and the most, and they are writing report for their academic purposes and also writing reports for ASI. So they are very actively associated with that. While they are in the field, it is that they are supported from the Learning Enhancement Fund completely. So this is how we are very unique in terms of our pedagogy. Our students are going to the field and learning almost in every subject.
Okay, so just to sum up some of the things which we feel students should consider and what makes our university unique and attractive to students. First of all, even before NEP implementation began, from the outset of the university, we adopted a choice-based and a credit-based structure, which allows students to kind of chart their own learning plan, and they have opportunities. So maybe people my age, slightly younger, maybe here. So in our time, there is a kind of distinction between core paper, supplementary paper, and so on. But here, in the spirit of interdisciplinarity, students can actually take, say, economic student can actually take core papers from sociology and learn and combine these learnings. So our curriculum is based on student choice, interdisciplinarity from the ground up. And with the coming of NEP, we have been again early in completely implementing NEP, and we have implemented the NEP's philosophy of multiple interdisciplinarity, of the philosophy of actually crediting various kinds of activities and so on. We have implemented outcome-based learning, where we make sure that when we design a syllabi, we are starting from the student's outcome, like what do we really want the student to achieve from this course, and how does it map to the objectives of the course. So we are not designing courses based on just existing practice, but always thinking that how will it contribute to the students' goals. We have also implemented multiple entry and multiple exit as NEP ambitions. So in our undergraduate program, student can leave after 1 year and get a certificate, leave after 2 years, get a diploma, leave after 3 years, get a degree, or continue for 4 years and get an honors degree. Again, a student of ours who leaves can come back within a certain window of time and continue their education. So we have tried to, in practice, put together the philosophy of flexibility and interdisciplinary learning that the NEP has thought of. We are very conscious of combining academic rigor with employability, of preparing students for the skills for the job market. In every program, we have integrated industry connect through internships, through visits by industry experts, participation in many cases by industry experts in our syllabus making, curriculum design, and so on, to make sure that the syllabi actually adapt to what is required for the students in the job market. We have already mentioned scholarship and fee waivers. We have also been kind of pioneers in implementing.
One minute.
Sorry.
Out of 6,000 plus students which we have, under the beneficiaries, total beneficiaries of our student welfare schemes, 3,667 students get some or the other kind of financial support and benefit from the scheme. We've spent about 11.85 crores last year on these schemes.
So we have also pioneered the inclusion of Bharatiya knowledge system in various curricula by actually going to different disciplines and developing Bharatiya knowledge system courses tied to the specific knowledge. For example, if I'm a teacher of economics, we have actually looked at the history of Indian economic thought, drawn the literature from there and made it integral to the program. And in fact, the university has prepared a compendium of Bharatiya knowledge system courses, which we hope will be a kind of a role model for other universities to adapt and follow on. We are also trying to pioneer in the area of integrating AI, machine learning in the courses. Once again, following the philosophy that we are not doing a one-size-fits-all for all students just to check boxes. We are actually going to disciplines and developing courses which tie AI and ML, each particular discipline, to the tasks of that discipline, and making them integral to the learning in each course, each program.
एक और बात मैं बताना चाहती हूँ यहाँ पे कि कंटिन्यूस असेसमेंट सिस्टम जो नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी रेकमेंड करता है, हम लोग इस यूनिवर्सिटी में NEP के आने से पहले से ही इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं इसको. सो वी वेर मच अहेड ऑफ टाइम्स और बड़े विजनरी तौर से हमने उसको यहाँ इम्प्लीमेंट किया हुआ है. तो हम उसके जो उसमें स्टूडेंट्स इन्वॉल्वमेंट सबसे ज़्यादा रहता है जब हम ये करते हैं. तो स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं प्रोजेक्ट्स करते हैं, वो डिबेट्स करते हैं, वो डिस्कशंस करते हैं, वो असाइनमेंट्स करते हैं और फील्ड बेस्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स करते हैं, उसकी भी असेसमेंट हम करते हैं। तो हम ऑलरेडी इस यूनिवर्सिटी में बहुत पहले से हमने ये इम्प्लीमेंट कर दिया था। और BKS कोर्सेज जो है, भारतीय नॉलेज सिस्टम जो है, हमने उसको IKS नहीं कहा, हमने उसको BKS कहा है, क्योंकि जब हम भारतीय नॉलेज सिस्टम है तो वो इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम से अलग है। सो हमने इसको BKS कोर्सेज कह के किया है। ऑलमोस्ट 18 मंथ्स की एक्सरसाइज करके और देश के बड़े बड़े एक्सपर्ट्स को बुला करके हमने उन कोर्सेज को, उसके कंटेंट को बहुत डीपली स्टडी करके, रेफरेंसेस को बहुत डीपली स्टडी करके हमने BKS के ये कंपेंडियम बनाया, जो दिन में आपसे बात कर रहे थे। और वी कैन बोस्ट of one thing, that the quantity, not quantity, there are about 48 courses we have designed. The quality of the content, the references are so specific to the content that the student doesn't have to run around for the references. उसे इधर उधर जाके ढूंढने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। अगर हमने किसी स्क्रिप्चर का कंटेक्स्ट उठाया है तो उसको पूरे स्क्रिप्चर पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। उस कंटेक्स्ट में किस पेज पे, किस रेफरेंस पे, किस श्लोक पे, किस पैरा पे वो कंटेंट अवेलेबल है, हमने इतना स्पेसिफिक अपना कोर्सेज को डिज़ाइन किया है। तो हम ऐसा मानते हैं कि हमारी जो BKS कोर्सेज जो बने हैं वो बहुत ही अच्छे और बहुत वेल थॉट ऑफ है। एक्सपर्ट्स बहुत अच्छे थे देश के जिन्होंने ये बनाया। तो हम इसको कंपेंडियम के फॉर्म में अपनी कॉन्वोकेशन पे रिलीज़ कर रहे हैं और कोशिश ये है कि हम इसको पूरे देश में लागू करने के लिए UGC को अप्रोच करेंगे और चाहेंगे कि हमारे कोर्सेज का कंटेंट जो है बाकी जगह भी इस्तेमाल हो।
Walk you through the admission process. So our admissions are based on CUET, UG and PG. And also I will talk about the BA programs. For that we use again the common national entrance test, NCET. So now the PG results are out. UG are going to come in some time. So our university will have its own application portal which is going to go live in a few days. And students who have appeared for CUET PG will have to apply on this university portal. Each subject has particular CUET papers which are mapped to that subject specific papers. All the information will be in the brochure we are releasing today and available on our website. So students who have appeared for those papers will apply to the PG portal, similarly for the UG portal. Then after the application process, as usual, we will have the cut-off list and based on that merit list, we will be conducting admissions. Application fee for this year is ₹650 for UG, 800 for PG, with relaxations for SC, ST, PWD, EWS and all students. And students can apply for as many programs as they wish, because again we want students to sample variety of programs that we have. So student applying for UG can apply to as many as they wish, student applying for PG can apply for as many as they wish, paying only a flat application fee. PhD admissions in our university are based on examination followed by interviews. So this is the process, and the process is going to start in a few days as the PG portal is open.
इसमें एक इम्पॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन जो आप अपने उसमें शेयर कर सकते हैं। पहले हम लोग अलग अलग प्रोग्राम्स के लिए अलग अलग रजिस्ट्रेशन फ़ी लिया करते थे, पर हमने ये डिसीजन लिया है कि हम एक ही बार फ़ी लेंगे फॉर सब। सो स्टूडेंट जो है एक बार रजिस्ट्रेशन फ़ी देके कई प्रोग्राम्स में रजिस्टर कर सकता है। तो हमने ये चेंज किया है अपना इस साल। ये बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट चेंज इसलिए है कि बच्चों के लिए बड़ा आसान हो जाएगा कि थोड़ी सी ही फी में वो सारे प्रोग्राम्स को कवर कर सकते हैं जहां वो एलिजिबल हैं।
So now I want to talk about the new programs that we are offering this year. One we have already talked about, which are the 1-year PG programs. So the eligibility for these programs will be those who have completed 4-year undergraduate program from any university. So it can be 4 years with research or the 4-year honors degree. And selection will be based on CUET PG course. So it's open to all. And programs are designed to have both coursework tracks and research tracks. Because as you may be aware, that UGC has envisaged multiple formats in which a 1-year PG program can be delivered. So as a university, we have chosen to offer both a pure course-based track as well as a track which is based on research. Again, like all our courses, even the course-based track we'll have internships, we'll have field visits and so on. But the research track in addition will have a dissertation that students have to write. So we have started in the most popular programs. We have the university, psychology, English, Hindi, economics, sociology, history and political science. So that is one major new offering that we have in this year. Second major offering, and that's very kind of a new thing for us, new ground we are breaking. That while we are social science and humanities university, this is our first BSc program we are launching, BSc Honours in Mathematics. So we already had a long learning beyond.
These are the new programs we have introduced this year. So this is BSc Honours in Mathematics. Yeah. Next.
So BSc Honours in Mathematics, we had a long learning beyond Honours in Mathematics program. But to facilitate students who want to pursue MSc and careers in more science-based degrees, we have kind of restructured it as a BSc Honours program. And it will be a course which combines rigorous theoretical studies in mathematics with computational skills. And we are planning a minor in data science and AI for the students who join this course, so that students have both tracks, academic research tracks in mathematics as well as professional careers in mathematics open to them. We are starting this year a BA program in Museology, Culture and Heritage Management in our School of Heritage Management. This is again to address an emerging area of museology, which again sits at the intersection of both research-based skills as well as industry needs for people who are trained in managing heritage, cultural artifacts and so on. And this will train students in again practical skills and theory.
Yeah, I'd like to add here, going back to BA Museology, Culture, Heritage Management, we already have master's program, and we find that the quality of employment, which happens, see generally what happens when we do MBA, we may have variety of profiles when they are looking for employment. But in this case, there are very specialized kind of employment which happens. So our students have been able to get into very focused employment in their own areas. So we were very encouraged to have a UG program for the same, because they come, otherwise they were coming from all kind of streams. So now when we are going to offer an undergrad program in museology, culture and heritage management, probably they will be more trained and more sharpened in terms of the skills which are required. And museology is a new area which is emerging, and a lot of museums have come up in India. So we decided that museology would also be added into the curricula. So this is altogether a new program not being offered anywhere in the country. Not museology, culture and heritage management are there. Museology as part. Bhopal is probably offering one. We are probably the first one in the university system to do it. Yeah, next.
We are also launching this year a BA in Visual Arts. So this will cover studio practice, theory and research, and again different modalities of visual arts it will cover. And it will again be grounded in the Bharatiya knowledge system, integrating Indian and global perspectives in visual arts. We are starting 2 new master's programs apart from the 1-year master's. One is a MA in creative writing. Once again to cover different modalities of creative writing like fiction, poetry, non-fiction, script writing, translation, storytelling. Emphasizing again practical hands-on learning through workshops, to practice and so on, preparing people for careers. So this is again preparing them for careers both in research, in their own writing practice, someone wants to become a writer, as well as for careers in publishing, media, journalism, etc. And Master of Performing Arts in Theatre Arts. So this will cover all the major elements of theatre arts, acting, design, direction, or research, and to shape talents according to current practices, preparing them for employability as well as practice and research. So now I don't want to kind of read out the entire list of our undergraduate programs, but I want to go through them and mention some of the highlights. So the list is all here, and it will be there in the brochure as well. We have already spoken about BA Museology, Culture and Heritage Management, which is a new program. We have BA Global Studies, which is a very interesting program because it was started to understand the whole process of globalization and the connection between this process of globalization and what happens locally. So here students are immersed in a multidisciplinary approach to globalization, global studies, global versus local, as well as understanding different cultures. We have BA of Social Sciences, which is an interdisciplinary program which allows students to bring together knowledge in multiple disciplines. So unlike a single major program, which are multiple kind of disciplines coming together in one program. We have BA in Sustainable Urbanism, and this Global Studies in Sustainable Urbanism have both BA as well as MA programs. So Sustainable Urbanism again is a kind of multidisciplinary program which look at urban spaces through different lenses of different disciplines, and prepares students for policy making, for research, bringing different disciplines together to understand the emerging problems. Because we see our country is urbanizing rapidly, to understand the emerging problems and policy choices and prepare students to participate in those political discussions about urbanism and urban development. We have a BA Law Politics, which combines the study of law from a social science perspective. So, we, of course, there are many professional programs in law, but this is different. Here we are training people who want to understand law as social scientists and see law as a part of the overall political and social process. Again, this is something we have both at the BA and the MA level. BSc Mathematics I have already talked about. GWOC programs I want to speak specially about. We have a School of Vocational Studies, and that has been a pioneer school in our university in connecting to industry. They are kind of fully integrated with industry, guest faculty from industry, curriculum developed with full input from industry as well as skill development frameworks, and they ensure that throughout the program at different levels students are prepared for the set standards for skills in every profession. They have on the job training. So these are kind of a flagship programs that they call that, as a traditional social science university. We also branch out into this kind of preparing students for specific profession. So we have BWOC in accounting and finance, retail management, early childhood center management and entrepreneurship. Postgraduate programs I have already talked to you about the others, but social design is very important because this is again something where we have taken what is in other places a professional course and turned it into a course which adds on what a social science university can deliver. So this is not design as a pure profession, not graphic design, industrial design. This is design with social science where we actually look at the social political processes, do design and contribute back to the community. So social design students actually go back and then they actually help people around the university how they can improve their livelihood. For example, they have done a project in the auto parts market that is next to us and how the livelihoods can be helped there. So combining social science with education, global health, public health. She looks at health not as an individual problem but again as something which deals with the whole social process at all. Environment and development, which talks about, again environment not as a science or a social problem separately, but combines science and as well as social science to understand the human process of development. Archaeology and heritage management, which I have already spoken about, where people actually working in the field of archaeology and so on. Urban studies I have spoken about. Public policy and governance is a new program which has got kind of many students interested in it because of the topic category. Again, I will not read everything away.
Yeah, I think we can give them the PPT.
Get them and we can have a chance to get their questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. So, any questions?
Now the house is open for your questions. मेरी एक ही रिक्वेस्ट है सभी लोग से कि ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस एडमिशन से रिलेटेड है, तो यूनिवर्सिटी में अवेलेबल फैसिलिटीज और एडमिशन से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाए तो ज़्यादा अच्छा होगा. We would not be
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
So I will request now the house is open to you. You can throw your questions to us.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, please.
Ma'am, PG के लिए portal कब active होगा?
Next week. See, we've not got the data yet. So next week. UG का because the UG results will come in the month of June. तो तब देखेंगे कैसे करना है.
Please use the mic. Ma'am, please use the mic. People there are.
मैम, नए कैंपस का क्या स्टेटस है? रिपोर्ट होगी क्या चाहिए?
नए कैंपस का आपके लिए खुशखबरी ये है क्योंकि इतने साल से आप मुझसे सवाल पूछते आ रहे हैं और हर साल मैं यही कहती हूँ कि वहाँ पेंडिंग है, बट अब वो पेंडिंग नहीं है बिकॉज our expenditure sanction has to happen, but revised estimate by PWD has been submitted to the government. And Honorable Chief Minister is taking personal interest. Our Honorable Education Minister has initiated the whole process again. It is yet to be placed before EFC for sanction. everything at the PWD level has been done. So the revised estimate I like to share with you is going to be
1668
हाँ 1668 है, ये पुराना estimate आता है. 1668 CR is being sanctioned, will be sanctioned to us. This is the revised estimate. Earlier it was roughly around 1188 or so. So क्योंकि इतने साल बीत गए हैं तो वो रिवाइज एस्टिमेट आ गया है और PWD की तरफ से all the proposal which has to be put in the form and format for EFC is ready or this is going to be placed before the assembly for the cabinet. तो बहुत तेज़ी से काम चल रहा है इस पे, बहुत तेज़ी से काम चल रहा है. धीरपुर कैंपस, रोहिणी कैंपस के बारे में अभी सिर्फ इनिशियल डिस्कशंस टू रिवाइव चल रहा है क्योंकि आई थिंक गवर्नमेंट डिसाइडेड कि 1 by 1 इस प्रोजेक्ट को उठाया जाए. तो पहले उन्होंने कहा धीरपुर कैंपस आप फ्रीज करें और उसको नेक्स्ट फेज में लेंगे. जैसे ये शुरू हो जाता है तो दे आर लुकिंग एट दैट टू. तो उस पर भी हम लोग बातचीत कर रहे हैं बट उस पर कोई कंक्रीट ऐसा नहीं हुआ है कि रिवीजन शुरू हो गया है एस्टिमेशन पे, ऐसा भी नहीं हुआ है. तो धीरपुर कैंपस का हमारा जो फर्स्ट फेज है वो जल्दी ही शुरू होने वाला है. कैबिनेट में जैसे ही क्लियर होता है तो फिर PWD के पास थोड़े से उनकी मैंडेटरी रिक्वायरमेंट जैसे फेलिंग ऑफ द ट्रीज हैं, वहाँ अगर बहुत सारे हो जाते हैं ना, एकदम वाइल्ड बुश है और वाइल्ड ट्रीज है, उनको प्लान करना होता है. पहले वाले एक प्रोसेस में हम ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं. हमने यमुना बैंक पे अपनी सारी प्रोसेस कंप्लीट कर ली थी क्योंकि इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, आप लोग पहले भी पूछते रहे हैं तो मैंने यही बोला कि हमारी तरफ से सब कुछ तैयार होकर कैबिनेट नोट के लिए चला गया है. तो हमने सब कुछ कर दिया था पर अब क्या हुआ, इतने सारे गैप के बाद बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे जो हैं बुशेस वो ट्रीज हो गए हैं तो वो उसकी क्लियरेंसेज होती हैं. ये प्रोसेस है. This is all a process. But in the meanwhile, I think foundation stone laying etc. ये बहुत ही जल्दी शुरू हो जाएगा. अब टाइम फ्रेम इसलिए मैं नहीं दे पाऊँगी कि अब ये गवर्नमेंट पे गया है तो जितनी जल्दी, और वो बहुत कीन है जल्दी जल्दी करने के लिए. I can share that with you. Because चीफ मिनिस्टर बैंक के ऑफिस से पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं, वो हमसे डायरेक्ट बात करते हैं और हमारी बात समझते हैं और PWD से हमारा लिंक ऑलमोस्ट डेली बेसिस पे प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर चल रहा है. आज कल भी फाइल आ गई है हमारे पास वापस, तो जल्दी ही हो जाएगा. वहाँ कौन से शिफ्ट होंगे? करमपुरा कैंपस हमारा अपना है तो करमपुरा के तो प्रोग्राम्स वहीं रहेंगे. हेरिटेज रिसर्च एंड मैनेजमेंट अभी हमने सोचा नहीं शिफ्ट करने का. यहाँ वाले जो जितने प्रोग्राम्स वो सारे जाएंगे. तो पर उसमें कुछ करमपुरा के भी स्कूल्स जाने वाले हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली, क्योंकि हमने कुछ स्कूल्स को वहाँ शिफ्ट किया था क्योंकि हमने नई बिल्डिंग रेडी की है. आप लोगों को पता है, आप लोग आए भी थे. तो वो इनॉग्रेट हो गई है, 18 क्लासरूम, सेमिनार हॉल, फैकल्टी रूम्स, वो सब करके. सो वो कुछ स्कूल्स हमने वहाँ शिफ्ट किए क्योंकि वी हैड लॉट ऑफ लोड हियर. तो कुछ स्कूल्स वहाँ वाले भी शिफ्ट होंगे. तो करमपुरा हमारा परमानेंट बिल्डिंग है हमारे पास.
मैम लास्ट ईयर डीलिट कोर्स शुरू किया था.
हाँ, डीलिट शुरू किया था.
कैसा रिस्पॉन्स?
डीलिट पे एक सज्जन ने he showed interest and we wanted him to apply through proper channel informing him. तो अभी तो आया नहीं. इनफॉर्मली उन्होंने हमें अपना जो भी काम किया हुआ था, what he wants to do, he sent it to us. तो जब हमने उनको कहा कि आप प्रोसेस से आइए तो अभी तो नहीं आया है वो. हाँ, शायद अब आ जाए. पर he was very keen to do it. He was from Maharashtra. Somebody from Maharashtra.
मैडम ITEP कोर्स को लेकर कैसा रिस्पांस है?
बहुत अच्छा. मैं फिर बताऊंगी कि ITEP हम फिर देश में 44 institutions got ITEP. We were amongst those 44. हमारा रिस्पॉन्स, हमें ये पता लगा है कि बाकी जगह कुछ सीट्स खाली रह जाती हैं, हमारी सीट्स पूरी भरती हैं, हर साल भरती हैं और बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स है। हाँ, हाईएस्ट मेरिट हमारे पास आती है, तो बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स है। और हमारी जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है जो हमने लोधी रोड पे बनाया है, कभी आपको मौका लगे तो ज़रूर जाएं और देखें। और जिस तरह से हमारा कनेक्ट है, फील्ड कनेक्ट है और क्या कहते हैं कनेक्ट विद द स्कूल्स है, और बड़ा सिस्टमेटिकली हम उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, बहुत ही सिस्टमेटिकली करते हैं। तो आई वुड से दैट इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट प्रोग्राम्स इन द मोर प्रोफेशनल मैनर विच वी आर रनिंग हियर।
Brochure. This is admission brochure for undergraduate, postgraduate 2-year and postgraduate 1-year programs for 2026-27.
अक्षिता मैम को कैसे
The team who has designed this brochure. So they are the ones as intern, they work and they have designed and so these are the bachchas, please come. So the content is ours, but the designing part they are involved. So this team has also given them the training, you know, on how to do. That's what. Please come here. So we are very proud of them. You have to hold this.
I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of the admissions team to our Vice Chancellor ma'am, under whose leadership this university has really taken great strides, and we are able to do such innovative things as we have discussed today. Special thanks to all the university administration, our registrar sir, our facilitator of finance, all the deans of the schools who've joined us online, all our friends from the media, all the student volunteers, the PRO team. May I request all of us to kindly move towards the VC lawns. We would like to have a group photograph with you, and after that we shall proceed to room WS3 for a networking lunch. Thank you.